Tim, a happy young man, really liked fishing. He enjoyed it because it made him feel peaceful. The sounds of the waves and the fresh sea air made him happy. Fishing helped him take a break from his busy life and have some fun. When the sun was shining one day, Tim decided to go fishing. He went to an old wooden wharf that went into the calm sea. Standing there, he felt the warm sun on his face and heard seagulls in the distance. The sea looked inviting, full of things to discover. So, he decided to try his luck and see what he could catch. Tim set up his fishing rod, and with hopeful eyes, he cast his line into the sparkling water. As he patiently waited, the seagulls above squawked, and the gentle waves whispered against the wharf. After a while, Tim felt a tug on his line. "Got something?" he exclaimed, his eyes widening with excitement. He began reeling in, wondering what kind of fish he might have caught. But, to his surprise, it wasn't a fish at all. Instead, a small seal popped its head above the water. Tim was so surprised and excited. He said, "Hello there, little friend," because he couldn't believe he caught a seal while fishing. The seal looked at Tim with big, curious eyes, making the moment even more special. The seal looked at Tim with big, curious eyes. "You're not a fish," Tim chuckled, realizing the seal must have been curious about the shiny lure on his fishing line. Tim carefully lifted the seal onto the wharf, and they sat side by side, watching the waves together. "What's your name, little buddy?" Tim asked, as if expecting a reply. The seal just blinked and nudged Tim playfully. It seemed they were becoming fast friends. As the sun began to set, casting a warm glow over the horizon, Tim decided it was time to release his newfound friend. "Well, buddy, it's been fun, but you belong in the sea," he said, gently placing the seal back into the water. The seal lingered for a moment, as if saying goodbye, then gracefully dived into the waves. Tim waved, "See you around, little seal." From that day on, Tim and the seal developed a special connection. Whenever Tim went fishing, the seal would appear, sometimes just popping its head above the water to say hello. Their friendship became the talk of the town, and locals often joined Tim on the wharf, hoping to catch a glimpse of the charming seal. The old wooden wharf transformed into a gathering place filled with laughter and stories of Tim and his aquatic companion. And so, the simple joy of a young man, a fishing rod, and an unexpected seal friend turned an ordinary wharf into a magical place where friendships blossomed over the gentle lull of the sea.